How have you never stood next to nobody? Because you studied the 48 Laws of Power.
Nah, man, that's whack. And he knew exactly what I meant because he'd been standing next to something his entire career.
As if it wasn't already bad enough that Diddy has literally been battling homosexual rumors for over a decade, according to 50 Cent. The rapper is also at the center of Biggie's murder. Well, him and several other celebrities. But things have taken a different turn as fans have started coming out in droves to support 50 Cent's most recent accusations, stating that it wasn't the first time Diddy had gotten accused. It's about to get bumpy, so hold on tight. If you lived during the time when Diddy went by the name Puff Daddy, it's likely that you recall how his moniker gained worldwide fame. In the late 1990s, Bad Boy Records dominated the music industry by releasing a steady stream of chart-topping songs that were popular on dance floors and radio stations alike. These songs were complemented by lavish music videos featuring vibrant suits and explosive visual effects.
Uptown Records started with 5 people: Andre Harrell, Al B. Sure, Heavy D, and Puffy. And Kim was the longest working employee because she was there from the very beginning. She was Andre's personal assistant. Kim is dead. Heavy D is dead. Andre Harrell is dead. The only 2 left are Puffy and Al almost died. Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
Heavy D was found dead, face down in the heart attack. Andre Harrell, heart attack. Kim died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide, and they found toxins in her body to prove that she had been poisoned. You know, they have poisons that create heart attack and pneumonia-like symptoms. And then right after that, Al had a meeting, and I was going to meet up with him because we were in Vegas. And then the next thing you know, you want to know what they all had in common, though? The survivors and the late of Uptown Records, they were all writing tell-all books. Andre was writing a book right before he died. Heavy D was working on a book before he died. Kim Porter was working on a book before she died. And Al B. Sure was working on the documentary of his life. And then he goes into a coma. Has Puffy ever been in a coma? Has anything happened to him? He must be the luckiest motherfucker, because it seems like everybody that worked at Uptown Records from the very beginning is gone. Just him.
Upon reflection of the musicians who were under contract with Bad Boy Records, disturbing patterns have emerged. Despite the flashy facade of vibrant hues and flashy attire, reports circulated about Diddy's treatment of his artists and some questionable transactions that occurred behind closed doors. Perhaps even more surprising, a significant proportion of the musicians associated with Bad Boy Records passed away prematurely, either destitute or imprisoned. However, the most astonishing trend was the number of musicians who departed from the music industry to pursue a religious calling. Over 3 of Diddy's former collaborators chose to abandon their musical careers to pursue a spiritual path, while others met an untimely fate. In recent years, Jaguar Wright, a singer-songwriter famous for exposing Hollywood secrets, shared her thoughts on Diddy and his survival at Bad Boy Records. She revealed that the label was established by 5 individuals, 3 of whom have passed away, while Al B. Sure was left in a coma. Surprisingly, Diddy is the only member who has endured the turmoil, earning the nickname Honeycombs from Wright. Wright further disclosed that the other 4 members were preparing to write autobiographies before their tragic demise. Even Al B. Sure, who fortunately survived his coma, had been working on a book before his fatal accident. Wright insinuated that someone may have attempted to prevent the publication of these revealing books because they contained information that someone wanted to keep hidden. When 50 Cent claimed that anyone associated with Diddy ended up unsuccessful or ruined, it sparked a backlash on the internet, with many accusing him of trying to take down Diddy. However, as more information emerged about Diddy, even his staunchest supporters began to question his behavior. One of the first incidents that raised eyebrows was the sudden retirement of Mace, a 19-year-old rapper who achieved tremendous success at Bad Boy Records between 1996 and 1999. Mace's real name is Mason Betha, and his debut album Harlem World, which went quadruple platinum, soared to the top of the charts. The hip-hop community was stunned by his decision to leave the music industry and become a preacher. Mace claimed that he was moved by God to quit his music career and embark on a spiritual journey. He believed that his earlier rap music had led others astray, and instead, he needed to seek God in his heart and follow him. The announcement of Mace's retirement stirred up a lot of controversy at the time. What led him to leave the music industry? How could a 19-year-old rapper named Mace suddenly decide to leave the industry and become a minister? An insider questioned. Mace left the music scene and established Saint Ministries, an acronym for Saving a Nation Endangered, where he now refers to himself as Minister Mace, inspired by a soul-stirring vision from God. Anyone who wants to harm you will think twice when you're with the Lord, the insider stated. Think about it, he's the only one who came out on top. Likewise, Loon, another musician from Bad Boy Records, became fascinated by religion. After releasing his first album with the label in 2003, he converted to Islam and changed his name to Amir Junaid Muhaddith. Following his spiritual transformation, Loon quit the music industry and relocated to Egypt, where he resided until 2011. Witnessed unspeakable things while working with Diddy, and this might be why many of them turned to religion. Not only did the artists become religious, but they also quit everything that had struggled to achieve in their lives. The older Diddy gets, the more controversial stories about him come out. While his sexual preferences, be it gay or bisexual, may not be the subject matter here, the fact that he allegedly uses it to force power and domination over other people is. In a 2020 Instagram video, Jaguar Wright, a tell-all artist, made an alarming claim that Diddy forced male artists to engage in sexual acts with him for power. Wright stated that she had hired an entertainment lawyer who had recently departed from Diddy's record label, but did not disclose the lawyer's name due to concerns of potential retaliation. According to Wright, the lawyer confided in her about a troubling experience they had at the label. During the alleged incident, Diddy was meeting with singer and New York City actor Christopher Williams, possibly to finalize a demo deal, when the lawyer arrived to obtain approval for some documents. The door wasn't locked, so she didn't think twice about just walking in, Wright said. When she walked in, she saw Christopher Williams performing fellatio on Puff. The lawyer was not particularly bothered by the unexpected sight, but it was embarrassing for her. She remained composed until D-Man brought it up the next day, reportedly in an aggressive manner, and inquired whether she intended to report it to anyone. When she tried to ask him respectfully why he hadn't locked the door during the encounter, he allegedly said, "I'll do whatever the F I want to do in my building. It's power." See, Diddy told the lawyer, "If I could make a man SCK my D, I could make people do anything for money," right? For her part, was adamant that Diddy had threatened he was going to ruin the attorney's life if she said anything to anyone. "You better not try to do nothing to her either," Wright said. "She ain't had nothing to do with you being no sodomite, forcing men to do degrading acts just so you could prove how effing powerful you are." As soon as she spoke her piece, Diddy's former security Gene Deal confirmed that Jaguar was indeed not lying in the video. He said, "I know that for a fact because I was right there." He said, "Yo Gene, watch the door and don't let nobody come through." I said I'll watch the door, and if I watched the door and him and a man ran out naked, and I said that ain't nobody told me that. I saw that myself. I'm telling you what I saw. Later down the line, the former bodyguard released a different video where he revealed that his time working with the music mogul had inspired him to begin praying and quoting scriptures. "And the one that came out here to let you all know that I've seen some of the demon stuff," he said. Artists who signed with Bad Boy Records reportedly faced financial ruin, emotional damage, and trauma. Some may have faced unjust legal targeting, while others died unexpectedly. Many who worked with Diddy witnessed disturbing events, which may explain why a number of them turned to religion. The musicians who collaborated with Diddy not only found solace in religion but also made a complete shift in their lifestyles to dedicate themselves entirely to it. This suggests that they may have witnessed something so atrocious that they needed to seek sanctuary in religion to restore their mental health. Diddy's bodyguard has even revealed that he turned to the Bible after witnessing demonic things while working with Diddy. However, the rapper has been silent about the whole issue on social media, and judging by his history, there's almost no chance he will address it publicly. For a lot of fans, there's a chance that this could be true or false, but in Diddy's case, it's tough to tell which is which. One user on Twitter wrote, "But the moral of the story, Biggie was a sacrifice for Diddy, and everybody he signed after that was pawns to get richer. My opinion. And I'm sticking with it. I wouldn't sign with Diddy even if I was desperate." Another added, writing, "I don't know if the Illuminati is real or not, but if it is, P. Diddy is definitely one of the generals." Nonetheless, remember that this video is based on speculations and personal opinions and should not be taken as truth. And that's it from us today. Until next time, bye.